Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Calmsden Farm, here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, CWATTYESO. It is day 2 of April. We have got some work to do. We finished the seeding yesterday, although it did go into the evening, it did go into the night. Did get the seeding finished on both fields. Got one of the fields rolled as well. Unfortunately, still got one of the fields to also roll. I'm just going to quickly come feed some sheeps. Go have some food, sheeps. Move the wall. I've already been and sold the clothes this morning. I did some bee juice, so that's all taken care of. All the grass has been transferred up to the fermenter from the bale store. Why are all my sheeps looking dead? A lot of dead sheeps in this field. Hey, buddy. You okay there, buddy? Buddy, you okay? Okay, buddy? What about you? You okay, buddy? Hey, buddy, you okay? You alright there, Belle? I wonder if I was out driving my 4x4 in the evening, maybe ran over a couple, doing a bit of Larry, sideways farming action. As Jeremy's been known to do from time to time. Right, let's get this done then, ladies and gents. Let's get all this lovely, wonderful, amazing wall sold. And then we can go off and start to explore the other aspects of the day. We might as well do the eggs while we're here, actually. So I've got one field left to roll, ladies and gents, here in April. And that is the sorghum field, which took a little bit longer to seed than the other field because obviously the seed is smaller. I really ought to get those mower units sold now, don't I? Oh look, more bee juice. Hello, chicks. I have my groovy little hand icon. There we go. Just like that. Close the gate. Don't let the chickens out. All good. Yeah, I probably ought to come down here and removalate those things. Got my headlights on still from having done the I've got some cake. Just move this. Like I say, we'll let the unload it. Oh no, that went wrong. Now I can unload it. Right, we want to be doing some rolling, don't we? There's a lot to roll. Well, hello, cowboy. You seem a little lost, pal. Don't see many people in the Cotswolds part of the UK wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots. You off to a fancy dress party, partner? Not very sociable. Doesn't want to talk. Like a lot of British folk, really. I have to say. You don't really want to talk to people. Right. So, things are in place. Then my new tractor is back. Roller is out. My sprayer's still on field 10, I think. Nitrogen's okay. We may have too much nitrogen. Expected yield 89%. Do we have too much nitrogen then? Yeah, it looks like to me I've got maybe too much nitrogen on this field. It's 180 over 120, which means it's a little bit high. But then down here on the silty clay black stuff, the yield drops to just 89%, ladies and gents. 89%. That's bad. That's terrible. %, ladies and gents. Let's turn the volume off on TV, because I forgot to do that. I'm starting to feel there's a bit of weird noise there. I hope the microphone hasn't picked up too much of that, ladies and gents. Normally I mute the monitor when I'm playing. I just listen to the sound through the headphones. But because I was finishing off the seeding and rolling of that in the night time before I slept, I actually finished work at about 3 AM here on the map. I then went and slept till 8 AM, so I got 5 hours sleep. And now we're back out here rolling the second field. But yeah, I might just take a little trip with the sprayer then over that field, because it could well be that either we've got too much nitrogen on there, which is going to be bad, another reason to get the old because I think I think I sprayed that field, didn't I? I sprayed it with the sprayer. I didn't do on field 3. I didn't do with digestate and slurry like I did these fields. So that's probably where I went wrong. The mineral fertilizer contains too much nitrogen. It's maybe bumped the field up too high. Whereas had I done it with the slurry digestate approach first, I would have been at a lower base value, so then when I seeded, it probably would have been a lot closer. Because I did notice that as we were seeding the sunflower, we were not using any fertilizer. The sprayer the spreader was the seeder wasn't using any fertilizer to plant the sunflower, which is obviously a bit of a warning sign that you may have potentially too much nitrogen in your soil. Here we are, ladies and gents. Another lovely, lovely day here on Calmsden Farm. After I record this episode, ladies and gents, I will be recording a map tour video of another UK map that has recently been released. One that was released for FS19, that the mod authors now converted over and brought to FS22. And I'll be doing a bit of a map tour video on that, which you will probably have already watched before you actually see this episode, because of how videos are scheduled and recorded and stuff. So yeah, I'll be taking a look at a UK map, and I'll be wondering if, the first theories is, textures and lighting, will it look like the UK? Because obviously if you're watching the Riverview series, you will know that in the Riverview series I'm currently doing, which is supposed to be a UK map, doesn't look very UK-ish. The map authors haven't managed to capture the colours, the lighting, the textures of the UK. The maps still look very Mediterranean-ish to me. Certainly the Riverview map looks very Mediterranean-ish. I think it uses the entire Hout Baileron colour palette, lighting, shaders, everything like that, which is why it looks a bit weird. I have to say, looks very, very weird. I need to go back to my rolling view. We've done a bit of rolling. Now I just need to do another headland, if I may. I didn't do a rolling course, so I've not got course play set up to handle the rolling. I'm doing the rolling pretty much via hand. Kind of eyeballing it as well. Trying to look for the very, very minute change in texture that you get when you do rolling. The very minute texture change comes. But then I can hand over to the once I've done this headland, I will hand over to Gerald or whoever wants to come and do some work today. He can carry on rolling this for me. I'm going to take the other Lambo with the trailer to the BGA, move some silage from the fermenter into the actual BGA. Because we kind of need to do that. All the grass, like I say, all the grass got shifted, so that's been done. Have a look. Yeah, border's been done nicely. Border's been done very nicely. All the lovely bits on the field. All the lovely bits on the field. Did I miss a bit? Just missed a little bit. I thought I had done. Ladies and gents. A little strip. Look. It's weird. As you're rolling, it's very hard to see the texture change. But if you miss a bit of the field, holy cow, do you spot it straight away. Didn't really take advantage of making another headland pass there, did I? I will run back. I'll run back along here in a second. I'm rolling this bit again for no reason, really. Let's just go along this bit again. There we go. Look. Stones. There's some loose rocks in the field, ladies and gents. But I can't roll them in. That's a pity. Right. Roller down. Roller active. Worker hired. Off you go, pal. This is the fella I want. I know what I'm going to do. Ladies and gents. Now I've got this tractor. I'm going to whiz down to the store very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I'm going to get rid of, sell the front weight, and I'm going to pick up the spare, the weights with the sensors. The Pro crop sensors. I'm going to pick those up for the Lambo. The Lamborghini. There's my sprayer. I'm going to use the sprayer as well to test the fertiliser on field 3. lower that down. Because I can. Sell the old weight, which I'm not going to need no more. And let's equip the Lambo now with the fancy weight instead. Yeah. Looks better, doesn't it? You have to say, that looks a lot better. So especially now when we're doing field work with a Lambo, it has got sensors. It will have sensors, so it can do a bit more of the seeding and manure spreading, slurry spreading, that kind of stuff. We'll quickly whiz this guy up to the BGA. Like I say, June is going to be harvest point, or harvest season. That's when we get the get to start doing the wheat, and then after we've done the wheat, obviously we need to get the corn in the ground. But then everything's going to be pretty coming at us pretty thick and fast after that. Especially things like the barley, the oats, the canola. That's all going to hit us all at the same time. I might be tempted to lease another harvester to help out with the harvest period. There's a big bit of your field there, pal, where you've got nothing growing on it. That looks like a Clarkson field, that does. That definitely looks like a Clarkson field where he forgot to turn on the seeder, ladies and gents. Maybe that was me. No, he's only actually done half a field, look. he's only seeded half a field, this fella. Strange. Quick trip into the BGA. Load up with some silage. There we go. Let's just check. Have we filled up the BGA? Dun, 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 dun. Will it hold any more? Yeah, it will hold. It will hold more. That's just what we've got to keep doing then, ladies and gents. We're just going to keep feeding this machine so it keeps producing the digestate for us. We're up to 47,000 at the minute, which is not bad. Obviously, all throughout the summer, we need to be feeding and feeding it. So we've got plenty of digestate for after harvest to fertilise all the fields again. So yeah. This thing's got to eat a lot. that'll do. That'll do for now. John Deere. I won't need that one. Might need that one in a minute, but what I want is the sprayer, which I can only get to via the power right. Let's first of all actually let's see what happens when I try to spread fertilizer on this field. Because this is saying perfect. 135, 140. This is good. That's good then. Oh, it is applying a bit, look. So it looks like when you fertilise with the fertiliser spreader, the seeder, it does like stripies, look, makes stripy bits. When you fertilise with the sprayer, you get a solid line, ladies and gents. Huh. Interesting. I mean, all in all, I'm fairly happy with the results so far. And that confirms it. The sprayer confirms that I have too much nitrogen on this field. So we do not need to spray any nitrogen. In fact, we are though. In fact, actually, looking at that, looking where the little check flag is on the bar there, we may have actually had too much nitrogen on this field after we slurry spread. Maybe we didn't need to, if we're going to do sunflowers in future, we might not need to use manure, ladies and gents. We might not need to use any kind of additional application of stuff. Right, get my tractor. I'm going to get rid of those mowing units from down by the shop. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade... Well, actually, I'm going to trade in those mowing units for something else. I'm going to get myself something else, which is going to be just as useful, if not more useful now. Actually... So, bear with me. We're going on another little shopping trip to end the episode, ladies and gents. These were good mowers back in the day. But now I've got myself the Chrome. The big M. I don't need this anymore. I don't need these anymore. So we're going to pawn these off. And I'm going to treat myself to something a little bit new. Which, like I say, could come in very, very handy. When we're doing mowing and stuff in the future, and I want to get myself some bales, but don't necessarily want to be going through the whole wrapping process with the fast baler. I can get myself something else that will do just the job. Another continuous type of baler, which will come in very useful when I've got hay on the field. Trading in more equipment. They shouldn't be able to, they shouldn't have any complaints. I've spent a lot recently on tractors and stuff, so plus technically I'm still out of pocket from when I bought that cultivator disc harrow thingy jiggy bob and ended up swapping it, trading it in for the one I've got now. Like a day later, I lost a lot of money that day swapping that over. They didn't give me the full refund on that disc harrow, so technically, you know, they're still in profit. Yep, sell that. Sell that. That gives me a bit of money. Now what I want, first of all, let's have a quick look, see what's in the second hand. Ooh, brochure, manure spreader. That's nice. That is nice. Massive. But nice. Another rake. Got one of those. No, not got anything second-hand I want. What I want is in here. What about one of those then for doing when I'm doing my hay and my straw, ladies and gents? I think that's a good investment, don't you? So that's what I'm going to upgrade my con slide dibble dobbles to. My mowing units. And instead, I'll treat myself. Oh, I'm going to buy some fuel as well while I'm here, because my tractor's a little bit light on juice. Having done the seeding. Oh, I forgot to refill the seeder with that pallet. Didn't I? Ah, well. Yeah, when I do hay in future, or even after I've mowed the grass, I can just run over with this now. Pick up all the loose bales. And then I can transport the bales. I don't have to wrap the grass anymore. Now I've got the fermenter, I don't actually need to wrap the bales, do I? So an awesome bit of kit. Crash into the wall. There we go. I think that's... Ooh. Look at that for a lovely bit of kit. Get a screen grab of that for the thumbnail, I think. So we'll park him back here. JD. There's Mr. Roller Man. Still rolling. Still rolling. So yeah. I haven't got any nitrogen in that bit of the field or in a couple of spots on the field. Why is that, I wonder? Oh, yeah, we've got canola. It was just seeded, I think, was it before precision farming came out? So therefore, that's why I've got no seed information on those fields. Because precision farming wasn't a thing when I did those fields. These have had quite high seeding, look, in a bunch of places. But yeah, it's all going well, ladies and gents. So at this point, I'm going to say thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back again with more content very soon for you. Like I say, got a map tour to record now this afternoon and get that done. So I will see you all another time. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe. Cheerio and goodbye.